How's it going, everyone? Tyler Oakley here, bringing you another commentary series for you to enjoy. How's it going, everyone? Tyler Oakley here, and today I'm bringing you another commentary here for you guys to enjoy on my channel. Now, onto the video itself. I know I haven't uploaded in the past 2 weeks, and I was busy with college, I was just busy with college, getting my finals prepped already. And now I'm done and finally finished it all, and I have more free time to make more of these videos. I decided to start off to give you this video, give you this commentary video. Now this commentary video is of course more focused on mods, DLC, and microtransactions within the gaming community. Now of course this is my opinion, and my opinion alone. My opinion is not the greatest or should be praised. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Everyone has their own opinion to something, and I can respect that. So with that out of the way, let's get started right into the video. So of course, talking about DLC and mods and microtransactions, let's just start with the whole mods in general. So if you're not popular into gaming in general, you might not and you don't know what a mod is. Basically a mod is basically I don't know what you could say how do I describe a mod? Well, it's basically something you download or attach to a game in order to add extra content without buying it. It's DLC or microtransactions. Basically think it as your very own a custom idea or plans into a game that isn't created by the publishers, the game publishers themselves. It's created by the online community in general. And so yeah, basically everyone loves mods because they're created by the gaming community, and they make they either improve the game or add extra stuff you can do, such as that either that the game publishers don't plan to do, or just basically what they don't add. Basically it's free DLC from the game community that isn't fun, that is created by the publishers. That's my way of thinking of mods. It's my own opinion, keep in mind. So yeah, basically everyone loves mods because it's free, and it's free, access brings a whole new stuff into the game that you won't probably see. So extra guns, extra skins, playing as non-playable characters, or just fun game modes in general, all that stuff. And what's basically and so yeah, that's basically what mod is. And it's basically it's very popular along with the PC community, basically because they have their PCs have the systems to or the hardware to create these mods, and play with these mods. If you guys haven't known, I'm just rambling on at this point, so honestly, it just gets on. So DLC. So DLC, it's somewhat like mods, but it's created by the game publishers, and you have to pay an extra fee to to download it. Basically it's mods, but you have to pay for it in a sense. So yeah, I think why everyone loves these two is because they bring in a whole new creativity. They're bringing new stuff into the game. They update the game, and they update the game and bring it, bring more stuff into it, new things. I know one perfect example this is GTA Online, and Fallout 4. They just basically add mods. They just basically bring in a new sort of fun into the game, and they just basically just give them more time and new fun and new things to access, new skins, whatever. That's why it's beloved so much within the gaming community. They just bring in new stuff, even though they prefer mods because because you could just get it for free and not pay for it, but in general, but still those are games. Now on to microtransactions, and I know I'm getting, like this is like a very like sensitive top, well not sensitive, but very like like discussion. This is, it's just very, microtransactions in general are, basically like the evil within like the gaming community, where they basically, it's mostly like popular among like mobile gaming because those mobile gaming companies tend to use them to like gain extra funds or money from like its customers. And basically why everyone hates like microtransactions so much is because, well, it doesn't bring along new content, and basically, some mobile games like actually require you to pay for a microtransaction in order to advance to the next level in the game. Like I'm pretty sure like one good example is Star Trek, like I think there was one Star Trek game that that required you to pay like $5 just so you could get to another new level. And and this is a really scummy business practice because basically what you're doing is just just basically just milking milking your paying customers dry. You want that extra penny, like they want that extra money, and it's really sad. And what's really sad is because of the popularity of microtransaction, how successful it has been, like many popular AAA games such as console games or PC consoles have started implementing microtransactions, and it's really like riled up the gaming community because because for like microtransactions is good in a mobile game because it's a small free-to-play game where basically it's allowed to have like microtransactions and so long as it's the free to play and microtransactions is like okay within the area, it still kind of sucks that you have to pay extra just so you can play along with the game. But it really is saddening when AAA games that cost like $60 like implement microtransactions, basically saying hey, here's a microtransaction, buy it so we can milk you dry of your money. Basically, in my opinion, like whenever you have to buy like something within the game, like extra extra content just so you can enjoy the game, that's in my opinion that's where you should say you should stop playing the game, because if you're basically paying extra money just so you can continue on playing, my best advice is if you stop playing that game in general. Just went AFK here for a second. It's if you're paying microtransactions daily on a $60 game, then you're basically then it's basically okay. It's basically alright to just stop playing that game in general, because basically if you have to pay for every time you have to play for like a $60 game, then it's kind of scummy in my opinion. And it's kind of scummy because it's really saddening because tons of people are like doing this now, and it's not like something new. This has been going on for like a while now. So yeah, that was like my opinion on like the Soul 3. Like mods, like they're awesome. Free content you can download and test your game from like the people of your community that enjoy your game. DLCs, they're somewhat like the second best things. You still have to pay it, but it brings extra content from honestly, it brings like extra content to your game, and it might be worth it in a sense. And microtransactions, like the scum of gaming in general. You have to constantly pay extra, just so you can like get along in a free to play game. No. If you want, honestly, like my opinion, like I think like mods are like the best thing in gaming, because well like they could, like I said before, they add new creativity to this game. And like with microtransactions, it's very tricky to pull off a microtransaction in a game in general, because basically it just shows you're just paying for extra in order to continue on playing the game. Yeah. Although there are some rare instances where it's like there, but it's, you know, they don't promote it that much, and it's basically, you know, someone like they basically offer like good prices for, you know, good prices or good content for like microtransactions, but still, you know, the majority of it is either like, you know, scummy, you know, an extra way to earn extra money from the companies to from the paying customers to the companies. And once it reaches that level, then you just safely say that, you know, you know, like the no my yeah. So anyways, as to sum it all up, mods, you know, they're good, you know, they're the greatest thing. DLC, you might have to pay for it, but at least you're getting like something very decent or great out of it. And microtransactions, you know, they're there, and you have to pay for them in order to play some games, even though you don't want to. Though you have, even though you, if you don't, even though you don't have to, you know. So yeah, that was basically, you know, my opinion on like these three in general. I sound like I'm repeating myself, so really sorry for, you know, like the constant, you know, stuttering and, you know, the way I talk. Like, and so yeah, and also like, and also like, recently it's been like, like a few weeks ago I passed the like recently I just reached my first anniversary on, you know, recently I just received recently like I've reached like my 1 year anniversary on like YouTube. So yeah, and what's even more surprising is that during the past 2 weeks I've gained like 2 subscribers. So yeah, in the, you know, in the small hiatus I was, you know, I was gone.
Hey, Scabber.
And I would like to thank all of you for, you know, like supporting my channel, you know, supporting my channel, and, you know, like watching my videos. Like, I know I'm not like the best one. I constantly have like my own flaws, and I know I can improve on it. But knowing that a year and I've gained like a small following of 20 subscribers, I would like to say thank you so much, you know, for, you know, checking out my content, and, you know, subscribing to me and like supporting my channel in general. You guys are the best. You guys are the best, you know. You guys are the best like a small channel like me would have. And, you know, thank you personally for, you know, helping me reach like 20 subscribers, even though it's not much. I can appreciate it though. So yeah, thanks for so much, and I'll upload another So anyways, later. Peace.